Biggest OG salute me, the stylist can't even stop me. The robbers probably give me, I'm hopping on Lamborghinis. The youngest turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracking. Some of this shit won't happen, and I never started rapping. Hey. We come from the trenches of darkness, and we here to talk about some Lil Durk, some Lil Baby, some Lil Baby, some Lil Durk. We here to talk about the voice of the hero. The voice of the heroes. I almost fucked it up. But we here to talk about the voice of the heroes. It's my little review on it. I ain't gonna waste no time. I ain't gonna break it down. You see the year Baby has had. I feel like he has been snubbed a lot for best album of the year. My Turn in 2020 was a fucking classic. It was the best album on my albums of 2020. Go check that out if you have the time. Just type it in. And while you here, subscribe, like, subscribe, help your boy grow. You know, it's K.A., you know what I'm saying? We running that marathon, y'all. Running, man. Catch a nigga with the Ruger, man. You heard me. But anyways, we here to break this shit down. Now, Durk has been having his success as well. In my opinion, it started with, you know, the OTF mixtapes. You know, Von helped it as well, because Von kind of brought Durk back to his savage mode. He was making more love songs and all that stuff. Like, I really hated his Sign to the Streets 3 project. I really hated it because it didn't give me that hunger, that trench vibe like Sign to the Streets 2 and Sign to the Streets 1 did. I've been fucking with Durk when he popped off in Chicago. So, like, OG Durk fan here. And then sorry, hiccup. Anyways, yeah, but he came back with Just Cause Y'all Waited too. He was bringing that fire, and then he dropped the voice. In my opinion, I've been stating this. I feel like Just Cause Y'all Waited too is possibly a better body of work than The Voice. Even though I do love The Voice as well. But he's been continuing on. He dropped the deluxe of The Voice. Still went crazy. Still went hard. Of course, him and Pooh Shiesty Back in Blood. That shit running up the charts. Durk and Baby just been on every feature, killing it, and they decided to bless us with a collab album. And that shit just ridiculous. Anyways, let's get on to this shit. So, Voices of the Heroes by Lil Baby and Lil Durk. Track 1, Voice of the Heroes. Track 2, 2040. Track 3, Hats Off featuring Travis Scott. Who I Want. Track 4, Still Hood. Track 5. Track 6, Man of My Word. Track 7, Still Running with Meek Mill. Track 8, Medical. I don't know why the fuck they put 18 songs on this motherfucker. Track 9, How It Feels. Track 10, Lying. Track 11, Okay. That's it. Still Hood, okay. Track 11, okay. Track 12, That's Facts. Track 13, Please. Track 14, Up the Side, featuring Thugga Young Thug. Track 15, If You Want To. Track 16, Rich Off Pain featuring Rod Wave. Track 17, Make It Out. And track 18, track 18, Bruised Up. Now before, these niggas have collabed before, so they had How I Know, March 2018, Downfall 2018. Yeah, the Gunna and Baby Deluxe. What's the thing called? Drip Harder. They had Off-White V-Lone. They had Three Headed Go on. I think that was signed to this. No, that was Just Cause Y'all Waited. I think that's the one. Of course, Finessed Out the Gangway. The DJ Khaled, Every Chance I Get, and there's a song called How, which they also did together. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so I'm not surprised at their level of hotness and buzz they have right now. They dropped this album, and we just gonna get into it now. If you are a fan of Lil Baby and you are a fan of Lil Durk, you gonna fuck with this album. Let me explain. Now, if you like My Turn and The Voice and Just Cause Y'all Waited Too, basically, if you like this, it's kind of an amalgamation of both projects, just with only Durk and Baby featuring each other on every song. Now, it just comes up. Now, there's some songs I'm like, what the fuck is this doing here? Because, again, we didn't need it. The production, very good, very nice. All the beats are hard. Majority of the parts liked all the beats. I thought we were gonna see Turn Me Up Josh on here. I never heard the Turn Me Up Josh tag. He might have still worked on it, but we have not heard of that. I thought he was gonna be on here a little bit more. But hey, I digress. RP Turn Me Up Josh. Anyway, solid project. And it's a good collab. Like, it's nothing that I was not expecting from them, especially if you listen to their solo projects. Same content they're giving you there, they're giving it here. You know, the melodies, the flows, they're all there. The production's nice. Now it's a little bit too long. Not gonna lie, 18 songs. Nope, there's some fat on here. There's some fat that could have been trimmed down, in my opinion. Medical is one of them. Don't think it should have been here. Please is another one should have been here. For me, in the beginning, when we had the intro voice of the heroes to about like maybe Still Hood, maybe Man of My Word, I was fucking. You know what? We'll go to the Meek song, track 7 still running. Around there, it was cool. It was cool. I was fucking with it. After that, some of the songs after that kind of dwindled. I was like, ain't really feeling it until we got back to, we'll start at like five, right? After, yeah, dwindled until it got back to okay. I was kind of getting back into it. Please take that out. Medical, take that out. Yeah, then when it got to the Young Thug song, so up the side, if you want to, Rich Out Pain, Make It Out, Bruise, all fire. All fire. So this clearly could have been 10 to 12 songs, and this collab tape would have been a fire as fuck. But they had some fat on here. There was just some stuff that didn't need to be there. Probably didn't want that on their solo projects, so they just threw it on here. 18 songs. By the way, some of the songs like ran too long. There'd be like 10 to 30 seconds of just the beat going after they finish rapping, and it's like we did not need that. They kind of made this shit too long. They just stretched it out too much. It didn't have to be short, sweet, straight to the point, and it would have been fine. Too much going on, too much going on. I feel like this project benefited Durk more from Academics' views of point. I kind of agree with. Shout out Academics, go check out that nigga's Twitch. But anyways, I feel like it helped Durk more because Baby just been running it. We've been saying Baby that nigga. Baby gonna overtake niggas. He the hottest nigga this year and last year. We've been saying that. But like Durk really like been going up and carrying it. And I feel like cause we have got so much Baby, not that we're tired of him, but we're hearing certain stuff he's already said. By the way, Academics was right. That nigga do talk about buying females' titties a lot. God damn, nigga. Is your bank account that large, nigga? Give me some shit, nigga. It's a pandemic. But anyways, just keep going. Like, I feel like because we got more of the street-oriented Durk, because he was kind of poppy. He was doing this thing that he still gave us the street shit, but not as much. He was chasing melodies and sounds and, like, doing all that stuff. But when he just came back to more of the drill Chicago shit that we fell in love with him, like, ever since Just Cause Y'all Waited Too, ever since he's given us that stuff on that album and The Voice, it's just been more raw. And he's been speaking more shit. I feel like Baby, because he's been buzzing, we kind of have got an understanding of the nigga. But Durk has a lot of shit or a lot of stories he hasn't said yet, especially with, what happened to Vaughn. He just really turning up and going crazy. So, of course, we have some more shit we're hearing. That sounds very appealing. I feel like Baby did not take a step back on this album. There's clearly a couple songs Baby did save, but Durk is not a slouch either. And for some songs, Durk really fucking carried this fucking album on some songs. I would say a standout for me is Still Hood. I like okay, that's fast. 14 to 18, I just stand out. The intro's cool. The song with Travis Scott, Hats Off, 2040 is cool. Still Running is good. Take Meek Mill off that song. No. Take him the fuck off. Bad fucking feature. Getting into the feature, it's very good. I like Travis's feature. Meek, take him the fuck off. Thugger did his shit, and Rodwave was good. But yeah, take that nigga Meek off. That shit was trash. Like, there's really nothing I could say. Like, if you're a Baby fan and a Durk fan, especially within this past year or two, you're gonna like this collab tape. It's good. My opinion is better than Drip Harder. There's good songs on here. I feel like I'll come back to more songs on here than Drip Harder. I feel like Drip Harder got carried more by singles. And like, if you took it in, the reason Drip Harder was kind of shit was because literally after they dropped that, like 3 weeks later or 2 weeks later, Baby's dropping Street Gossip, and that shit was just way more fire than the whole collab album. So we just sitting there like, I mean, that's cool, but Baby album harder. And Gunna came back in like February with Drip Round 2 or whatever the fuck. And yeah, so that was just timed poorly compared to this. I don't think they're dropping in a while after this, after dropping this project. It's good enough. And there's just more songs. Again, too long. 10 to 12 would have been good. But besides that, yeah, pretty decent tape. Nothing bad about it. Good tape. Ain't mad. Yeah, there's nothing really I could debate about. Yeah. If it was shorter, it would have been better. But besides that, it's good. Both of them did their thing. Nobody was like really carrying like how Future kind of carried Uzi. Same shit. Yeah, but that's all I gotta say. Like I said before, if you fuck with the single projects they have, you're gonna like this tape. Um, that's about it. It's better than Drip or Drown in my opinion. Hopefully, they don't drop like right after this, because then it might take away from this project if they just dropped a new solo project. But besides that, I've been very good. Don't really have anything bad to say about it, to be honest. Good tape, good listen. You know what content you're gonna get with them. You know what you're here for. And that's it. That's all I got to say. Great tape. Go check it out. If you like both of them, you're gonna like this. That's all I gotta say. I'll probably say the best collab, because the Future and Uzi one was bad. Future and Juice was not good at that good as well. And it's better than Drip Harder in my opinion. Now if we're comparing it to Washington and everybody gonna have their little consensus, Jay-Z coming well. It's not better than that, but I feel like it's very good. Let's hope Meek Mill, fuck it. Let's hope Durk, when he said we gonna get 400K for this week, he right about that. I don't know about that, but again, no one really dropped this week, so hey, you got that to your advantage. But besides that, by the way, please, I don't know how Durk was talking about some hood ass shit, and then you could go to the church. I just want to please you. I was so confused by that song. That song made no fucking sense to me. But besides that, hey, it's good. Too long. Take out some shit. Besides that, very good. 10 to 12 songs, very good. It's like with, if you haven't, Dave East and Millsy, they dropped a collab tape as well called Pablo and Blanco, Pablo, whatever it was called. 7 songs, short, sweet, straight to the point, very good. Liked it. This should have been that. It should have been 10 to 12. Would have been fine. It went a little bit too long. But it's still a good tape. Still a good tape. And I'll say go listen to it. But yeah, man, I send my shit. I talk my shit real quick. Like, subscribe. Hope your boy, help people grow. It is what it is. Hey, come from the streets to darkness. You know what it is. It's K.A. I'm off this time. Hey.